Let's do this thing. Let's do this. Yep. What's going on? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Get started in just a couple minutes. Let everybody get that notification. Asia. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Don't even worry. Asia got. Oh man. One second, y'all. What's going on? Anybody caught this setup going long? I'm gonna talk about it as far as the model and what I was looking at. A bit confused. I'm gonna talk about it. Don't even worry. I know some people are waiting for buy side to get taken out, waiting for sell side. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna clear up all of those questions. All right, I think we're about ready. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Asia. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If you have questions, just type them in the chat. I'll look at them and I'll address it. But we're gonna go ahead and do this thing. Let's do 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Okay, first off, this is your new day opening gap right here. It's literally like one tick, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, your new day opening gap is one tick, but that doesn't mean anything. It's still relevant and still important because it's algorithmic. You can see it being used here. So what's the model? 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Identify your liquidity. All right, there you go. Now, take this off. What are the rules for Asia? Wait for buy side to get taken out or wait for sell side to get taken out? Well, dropping down, okay, I was looking for shorts. These clean highs were obviously too clean, but I was also looking for this down here, relative equal lows. We had a small little fair value gap in here. Okay, this was the loss I took. I did take a loss. Let me mute my notifications real quick. I apologize. All right. So shorting this fair value gap. Okay, looking for initial sell side. This low here is lower, or sorry, this low is higher than this low. So that's sell side, high probability relative equal lows. Targeting that, got stopped out here. Small little detail here. Okay, I always talk about this failure to reach that new day opening gap. We trade to it here. The body's respecting it. We leave, come back down. Okay, notice how we couldn't even tap the new day opening gap. I'm short right now. Okay, I'm shorting this candle, expecting speed underneath this low, and we couldn't even reach the new day opening gap here. We rally. Once I see this here, once I see us rally, our failure to reach that new day opening gap, failure to take out this low, that's telling me we're bullish. I'm offside, and we're likely aiming for the buy side up here. I go long in the order block, these two consecutive down close candles before this displacement. That's one bullish order block. As this candle's trading, okay, I go short 7, I go long 7 right at the opening price. I see your questions. I'm going to answer them in a little bit. I'm going to explain the trade breakdown first, and then I'm going to go over questions. Taking this fair value gap off real quick. Going long here, right at the opening price. Pyramiding, right, if I can do it. 7 here. Actually, this is where I got stopped. Buying here, fair value gap, volume imbalance. Adding another contract here. Drop down. The body's never disrespected consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. Dropping down. Do we close past midpoint? No. What does that tell us? We're still likely to aim for the buy side up here. We rally, tag it. This isn't convincing enough. We trade back down. Fair value gap, order block. Have an actual gap, liquidity void. Trade up, trade down again, volume imbalance. And this here is an old new day opening gap from days, probably a couple weeks ago, but it's still relevant. Targeting the low of that, consequent encroachment, and then the high. All right, this is really going to just be taking questions because I know a lot of people are confused. So let me see. So yes, I was waiting. I wanted to see sell side taken. Absolutely. Okay. I wanted to see that taken out. But this right here, that failure to reach the new day opening gap, and then we move away. We covered this in the webinar too. That failure to trade to the new day opening gap and move away, taking out a short-term high, creating a fair value gap, treating that as a breakaway gap. This tells me right here, this price action tells me that we're not likely to go down here. Now, could you wait for the sell side, could you wait for the buy side to be taken out and then wait for a setup going lower? You can. That's the model. Wait for buy side to be taken and then look for opportunity to go short. There's nothing wrong with that. But my understanding of price action is, okay, if I'm offside here, and NASDAQ is showing a willingness to go higher, well, in that case, I don't have to wait for sell side to be taken out to be a buyer. I'll just go ahead and buy it here and then add another one here and expect buy side to be taken there. It does not need to close above the candle, but this is a mitigation block. This isn't a breaker because you have a low, high, higher low. If this low was lower than this low here, then this up close candle would be a breaker. But this right here is a mitigation block. Look at the bodies. We're only going to stay on for like 10 minutes, maybe not even that long. I just want to come on here and answer some questions real quick. So, selling 7, stopped out, buying 7 here, pyramiding one more. Not worried about this drop down. It's trading to the mitigation block and respecting consequent encroachment of that fair value gap. Boom. And then you see the rest. How do you deal with the pressure? I feel like it's less pressure trading a personal account because it's my own money. There's no rules like a prop firm. It's just, you know what I mean? Bianca, that's funny. How did I get into trading? I've always been into finance. I think that, let me see. I can't see your profile picture. I think that's the Bianca. But I've always been into finance, investing since like middle school. Okay, cool. Cool. Shout out Bianca in the chat room. Good friend. Is the last up close candle part of the bearish order block? Part of the order block. It's the last up close candle part of the order block. It's the last up candle. I'm not sure which candle you're talking about. How many people are sharing notes in the Discord? I share my notes, but some people share the charts and stuff. But as far for the 2024 playlist, I share my notes in there. The next one I'll upload will probably be lecture like 17, 18. When do you anticipate price trading deep into PD array breakers barely going up? Well, in an instance like this, I'm going to take these executions off. In an instance like this, I'm buying this volume imbalance because I'm expecting this fair value gap to stay open. So if I draw it out, I don't want to see a deeper tracement inside of this because NASDAQ is already showing signs of strength, right? So we trade down, we fail to reach that new day opening gap, we fail to take out this swing low, we displace higher, fair value gap, taking out a short-term high, that's a market structure shift, crossing that opening price, which is a bullish order block. Once I see all those factors, I'm saying, okay, we're bullish, we're likely to blast through this high, which is why I don't have sell limits above this high. I'm aiming for something beyond that, which is the low of the new day opening gap, because I'm expecting NASDAQ to do something like this, because the signs are already in the chart down here. So small little volume imbalance here as this candle's trading live right there. Okay, as this candle opens and trades down, I'm buying right there, expecting this fair value gap to stay open. So I'm buying it at the high. You see the entry there. Then this candle trades down. I'm buying the volume imbalance again, expecting majority of this to stay open. If you're bullish, you don't want to see the lower half of PD arrays get traded to, okay? Do we trade past consequent encroachment? No, we move away. Same thing with the mitigation block. Mitigation block. If you're bullish, you don't want to see the lower half traded to. We drop down. Do we trade to mean threshold of the mitigation block? No, we stop right at the high, then we rally. Same thing here with this order block. This down close candle. You don't want to see the lower half of bullish discount PD arrays traded to. This candle opens, trades down. What is it trading to? Fair value gap. We have an actual liquidity void here and the opening price of the bullish order block. Do we reach mean threshold of the order block? No. That's bullish. All of that is telling you that you're on side. And then you get something like this. Please respond. I'm reading the questions. I'm reading them. That's so shit. Let me scroll up. How often does it happen? Sell side forms again. That's just something you got to back test. A lot of times the sell side or buy side will get taken out, but you have to understand if there's a failure to do that, then you have to get on board. But that's something you have to back test. Just back test the 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock hour, and you'll see a lot of times the buy side, like, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, Asia, it took out sell side and then ran for buy side, I believe, or was it the day before yesterday? I can't remember, but it happens pretty often. This was just an instance where NASDAQ didn't want to go lower, really bullish, and if you didn't get on board, then you didn't get on board, and that's just what it is. If you're expecting a reversal, I'll be careful. NASDAQ's already moved a lot. I'm expecting like a quiet remainder up until 9 o'clock, kind of just play around, because this was a really large move. Could we come back down and visit this old new day opening gap? Maybe, but I wouldn't be trying to predict the top in something like this after we move so much, because remember, we are bullish on the daily chart. Lord have mercy. Let me take this off. Okay, on the daily chart, we are looking for this fair value gap, the low of it, which is this candle's high. So that's the higher time frame draw on liquidity. So you don't want to try to jump in front of a moving trade. But if it's there, it's there. I'll stay on for like 5 more minutes. I don't want this stream to be too long. Could you explain more better? Videos on London, New York? Nah. A lot of people ask if I have models for London or New York session, but I don't. This is just from Lecture 5 of the ICT playlist, which is why I made a video about it, but been hard for me to enter any trades. Oh, you're probably just fearful. Just paper trade or tape read until you build the confidence to actually press the button with live funds or a combine or whatever it is you're trading. But you gotta get over that fear of getting in the market by tape reading first and still studying, working on your craft. Why did US 30 steal my money? Because it's US 30. I don't know how people be trading the Dow. I'm gonna be honest with you. Trading daily higher lows during New York session. I need to see an example. I just be trading. Asia is definitely easier to trade. Absolutely. Asia is way easier. No doubt. Read your message. What is your message, bro? I take 912 candle buy. 912 candle buy. 912. You all the way up here. If you buying all the way. Wait, what? Oh, 19. What is that in military time? 712. 712. I mean, it's not. I mean, if that's your model. Yeah, a little bit of retracement, but if that's your model. I used to trade prop firms. I was funded with FTMO, Top Step, but personal funds, for those in the Discord know, I've just been big on personal funds. I'm trying to get to the point where I could trade one mini contract on my personal account. I've been upping my lot size a little bit more the past couple of weeks. I used to only trade like 3 micros, then 4 micros, 5, 6 micros. Now I'm trading 7, 8 micros. And hopefully by the end of the year, I'll be able to trade one mini contract so I can make 1,000, 1,500 a day, stuff like that. So I'm really big. Like this, like I have a Top Step combine. I actually deactivated it because I never traded. Like I'd rather catch this Asia trade on my personal funds. I already requested the wire withdrawal to my bank account from this trade right here. So I just love my personal account more than a combine or a funded account. 10 micros. It's the what is it called? The leverage restrictions. Like I have enough equity to trade one mini contract, like as far as risk, but because the stop loss is so small, you can't trade one mini contract with what is it, like a 6-handle stop or whatever. It's too much leverage required, too much buying power needed. So hopefully by December, I'll be able to trade one mini, and then the live streams next year will all be like trading my live account. I don't want to trade like micros live. I don't know. It just don't look as cool, in my opinion. All right, we're going to stay on for like 5 minutes. I just wanted this to be a trade breakdown so people who watch it later, they don't have to sit through an hour-long live stream. I pyramid entries, yeah, it's a skill set that I'm working on. I usually like never pyramid. Bianca, you're very welcome. I usually never pyramid my entries, but it's slowly been a skill set that I'm working on and growing towards. I do want to pyramid more, so I trade personal funds. I'm with TradeStation, but I'm not a representing broker. Do your own research, your own due diligence. I can't recommend a broker. I'm not legally, you know what I mean? So do your own research, but I've been with TradeStation for a while, and they never gave me problems. How much capital? I have 5 figures. I'm not going to say the number because that's personal, but I have 5 figures in there. But at least in my opinion, 2,000 if you're opening up a live account. Anything less than 2,000, in my opinion, if you're trading the NASDAQ, it's not going to be enough because you're going to be risking close to like 3 to 5% a trade if your account's smaller than that, unless you're on like a second chart, but that's just me. No, I don't have a joint account. I'm working on a Roth IRA, independent Roth IRA. I'm doing some more research on it. Discord's popping. Discord's going really good. At the beginning of the year in February, we had like 40 members, I think, like 30 people, and now it's almost at 2,000. So Discord is popping. It's a party up in there. You should join it. Do more day in the life. I got you. For sure. I gotta get you in it. I should have a guest in the day in the life video. That would be fun, huh? The Discord link, I got you. I'm gonna pin it. Well, it's in the, let me see. The Discord link is in the description of this live stream. It's the first link. But I'll pin it. It's not crazy expensive compared to what other people are charging and the value that you get. Because I see what other people are charging for Discords, and I see what they putting out there. Highway robbery, not even gonna lie to y'all. But we're not gonna get into that. Alright. Discord's pinned in the top of the chat room, whoever's interested. Or it's just in the top of the description in my bio. To trade one mini contract, whatever account size that lets you trade less than like 2% risk. If you're trying to trade one mini contract and that risk comes out to like 4%, 5% a trade, then your account size isn't big enough. But if you trade one mini contract and it's only like 1% of your account or less, then you have a good account size. So there you go. General access to the Discord has, now I'm sounding like a salesman, but general access to the Discord has a chat room, my ICT 2024 mentorship notes. What else is in there? Let me open it. I'm going brain dead. Daily screenshots. It has my trading plan in there, rules that I follow, my risk management procedures. It's just general access, limited access to the Discord if you just want to be a part of the community. Full access and lifetime access is the same. It's just full access is a monthly subscription. Lifetime access is a one-time purchase, and you're in there for life. and those include live streams. You can see me pressing the button live. I assign homework. I grade the homework, weekly forecast, whole bunch of stuff in there. Whole bunch of stuff. Webinars, those are really good. Everybody loves the webinars. We have webinars every Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We sit down for an hour and just answer questions, go over certain things. The Asia ATM model was originally introduced in our webinar. I just decided to put that little snippet in the on my YouTube channel, but I taught it first in the webinar only for the full access group, but it was too good, so I gave it out to the public. Merry Christmas. Can I go over the trade again? Just rewind the live stream. I went over it. Or just watch it when we're done here. I think I have the setting enabled where you can go back and rewind the live stream. But quick, like 10-second breakdown. Went short in this fair value gap, expecting relative equal lows to be taken out. Realized I was offside because we failed to reach the new day opening gap. We failed to take out this swing low. Displacement higher. Realizing I'm offside. Re-entry going long in the volume imbalance. Pyramiding one more here. Drop down. Bodies respecting consequent encroachment of this BISI. Okay. Rally. Clearing out the initial buy side. But I was holding out for longer targets. This is an old new day opening gap. And I'll show you where that's at. It's a new week opening gap actually. So this is your new week opening gap that I was anchoring it to, that old new week opening gap. Monday, June 17th, and the opening price on Monday, June 24th. That's your new week opening gap that I was targeting. That's what you see here. And we just blasted right through it. So that's it. Would I ever come to the UK? I need to travel more. I want to travel. I don't even have my passport. I gotta get that soon, but yeah, I want to start traveling. Those vlogs would be crazy. It didn't take out sell side. It was just bullish. It's just really bullish. Yeah, Asia, man, I don't want to trade the morning session no more. Not even gonna lie to you, Asia just be too clean. Have you thought about setting up a trading and business account? I have an LLC. I trade under an LLC. I have a business bank account and all that. All that trading stuff is separate under my LLC. Asia time frames. I'm assuming you mean the times. 7 to 9 p.m. is when you look for your setup. 7 to 9 Eastern time. All right, any last questions before we get off of here? I don't want to make this really too much longer than 30 minutes. We're already approaching that. Full access members, we're live trading tomorrow, 9:30. Looking for another setup. Yes, I live stream Monday through Friday. Monday is always a free tape reading stream, no button pressing. Monday is always a free stream. And then Tuesday through Friday, I'm pressing buttons, executing, only for full access or lifetime members in the Discord. You could click the link to check that out if you're interested. Do you scale up? I still risk the same. I risk around 1.5% to 2% on my personal account. But it's different trading Asia because the leverage, like you can't jam like 10 contracts with a 4-point stop loss unless you have enough buying power, enough leverage. But morning session, yeah, typically 1.5%, 2%. I trade Fridays. I trade Tuesday through Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm pressing buttons for full access members. Monday is the only day I don't trade, and that's a free tape reading stream. So the next free stream is next week on Monday. But Thursday and Friday this week I will be live trading. Well, I'm done for the week on my personal, but I still paper trade so that way I could show my entries and all that, and I could teach while I'm trading. I think we good. We straight. In the mini, 720 low touches the mini. The mini. I don't have my mini chart annotated, but no problem, Clegg. Appreciate you tuning in. While uploading analysis, this is the analysis. This is the analysis of the trade. This was the trade breakdown. You probably tuned in late, but just rewind the live or just watch it. Yeah, paper trading. Even when I'm done for the week, like I was done for the week on Tuesday. Yesterday, caught a nice win on stream, and then that was it. I was done. But I still paper traded today, and I'll paper trade Thursday, Friday, just for teaching and sharpening my skill set. But this was fun. Literally took this trade on my iPad while I was laying in bed. Like Asia's way too easy. All right, that's it. Love y'all, man. I'm gonna be chatting up with y'all in Discord, answering questions in the Discord. Full access members, we're back live trading tomorrow at 9:30. And everybody else, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be safe. Love y'all. Have a good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you at. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.